Hello everybody, this is Hobby the Gamer here with my new FIFA 23 career mode save. I have chosen to do a U Squad Legends with the 3-Liga club MSV Duisburg. I hope that's how you pronounce it. And if you guys don't know what a U Squad Legends is, it's pretty simple. It's basically the only players that I can use are regenerated players from the scouting players or from the youth generated scout reports. So taking a look at the youth academy, we currently have 3 players. Chekiti Diwara from the Ivory Coast, 16 years old, 37 overall, but as you can see I put him on the plan to change it to a left winger, so I think that should bump up his overall rating quite a bit. He's got decent potential, 59 to 81. Next we have Shinji Kimura, 17 years old, from Japan. I'm changing him to center attacking midfielder since Diwara is going to be a left winger, and I know we're going to need center attacking mid, so changing him to that. It shouldn't take too long. He is a 57 overall, so hopefully he gets bumped up a few overalls. And lastly, we have Patrick Meyer, 16, from Germany, 69 overall. Nice. He is going to be probably the star player, great potential, 74 to 94 overall. So we'll get these players promoted, and we should be set. And talking about the Youth Academy reports, I already sent these guys out. To make this somewhat more realistic, I am going to be only using 1-star scouts for the duration of how long we're in this league. Once we get moved up to the Bundesliga 2, I will use 2-star, or try to, I don't know if I'll try to do only 2-star, 1-star. I'll try not to go above a 2-star rating. So first scout, Nico Winter. He's staying in Germany for 6 months, sending him to look for any player just because we need the bodies. Next we have Brian Bower. Send him to the Czech Republic, looking for technically gifted players. And Catalin Rusu, looking for physically strong players in Serbia for 6 months as well. Alright, and I also know that the game also has Youth Academy players generated as well. And these two are the only ones I could find. First one, Marco Castillo, center back, 19 years old, from Mexico, 6'7", absolute massive. Definitely going to sign him up right now. And next, I'll also sign Luke Moore, 21 years old, from Northern Ireland, center midfielder. He looks like he's got a trait, bicycle kicks. That should be interesting. Stats look pretty good. Both of these players have promising stats, so I'll sign them up and we'll get on our way. Alright, free transfer number 1 in, $0. And let's see what the overall is. Price rating, it's going to be an A. It's always going to be an A for free agents. Overall, 74. Wow. First team starter. New star player. What a signing this is. Great signing here. Lovely, lovely stuff. Alright, next up, Luke Moore. Alright, Luke Moore coming in from the free agents. Like I said, it's always going to be an A rating. Let's see what the overall is. 68. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. We could definitely use him. Okay, we have a pretty good squad here so far. We're starting to get the foundations right. So, yeah, taking a look at the calendar. I signed up for the tournament just to, I don't know, just to get some experience in, I guess. But yeah, I'll sim through that, and then I'll just sim through the rest of the games until we finally have a full starting 11 that's made up of only Youth Academy players. So with that, I will be here in just a second. So after taking a look at the monthly scouting reports, these are the 5 players that I've decided to sign into the Youth Academy. We have Lumbor Czech, 17 years old, 56 overall, nice potential range. Next we have Matt Smith, 17 years old as well, another 56 overall, decent potential range as well. Moving on, we have Anton Novak, 17 years of age, Serbian, 56 overall. Next is Josef Czech. Looks like we got some Czech brothers here. 15, 45 years old. Has a nice potential range as well. And lastly, we have Nico Peters, 38 overall, 56 to 76 range. Honestly, I might have to drop him if he doesn't improve, but these three players definitely going to sign up right now, and they are going to be in the first team, and hopefully these guys can improve once they turn 16. I'll probably sign them depending. And Nico Peters, hopefully he gets hopefully he gets better, otherwise he ain't playing for us. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, taking a look at last month, we did not do too hot. We lost all three of our games in the monthly tournament, and Saarbrücken, we drew against them, and then FSV we lost, so we only have 1 point. But in the cup, we have the cup game next, followed by 3 home games. But like I said, I'm still in the works of getting all these real players out of here. So yeah, I mean, I've sold a few. Yeah, Muller, Heber, yeah, like I said, sold a few players. Not as many as I'd like though. So I'm going to keep going, and probably monthly I'll show the actually I don't know about monthly if I'll show the youth academy, but I'll probably make a video once we get a full starting 11. So not a video, I'm being stupid. I mean, I'll probably unpause and show what the starting 11 looks like, because it's a bunch of real players right now. So with that being said, I will see you guys in a bit once we have the full starting 11. Alright guys, here we are in January, and taking a look at the standings. Somehow we are sitting in 11th on 23 points. You know, I just simmed from the beginning of the season to the end, so we picked up a few wins here and there. Where did we start? Yeah, first game of the season we lost, had 2 draws. Then our first win picked against I think it was SV Waldorf. We lost again, draw, beat Weapon, I think that is, beat 1860 Munchen, lost in the cup, beat VFL, lost, had 2 wins here in November, had a draw in December, and then 2 losses to finish that out. You know, you know what, I will say, a blind squirrel finds a nut occasionally, you know. So that's how we picked up our 6 wins, just blindly searching, just a blind squirrel searching for a nut, you know. So but you know, now I finally have enough to field a full 11 of just youth academy prospects. Up top we have Hoffman. Center attacking midfielder we have Novak. Midfielder we have Moore. Center defensive mid we have Czech. Left winger we got Smith. Right winger we got Mayer. Right back we have Jankovic. The left back we got Czech, who is currently a center back, but I believe I have him on a plan to change him to left back. 2 center backs we have Novak, and then our highest rated player Castillo. In goal we got Werner. He is 6'2" German, so you know I like my German keepers and my tall keepers, but I think we have enough to field all the substitutes as youth academy players. So with that being said, from here on out I will only be using youth academy players, and I will be playing some of the games live. So yep, taking a look at the youth academy, who we currently have in. We just got 2 players in. We got Josef Czech, 15 still, from the Czech Republic, and we also got Pedrig Kovacek from Serbia, 15. Potential isn't the best, but I'm hoping maybe he stays at that 77 potential max. If he does go down from that 77 potential, I'm probably going to let him go. And then taking a look at where we're sending other youth academy players. First, we got goalkeeper, looking for a German goalkeeper, 3 months. Looking for any type of player from Iceland, and then we're looking for a playmaker in Brazil. All 3 scouts are being sent for 3 months, and yeah, I will say that I do have the live editor on. I can send these scouts out to somewhere else, so we could look at doing something else. Personally, I like sending my scouts out to the Caribbean islands. I think that's always fun, just because there really isn't too many Caribbean players in FIFA right now. So, I mean, I know that there is one Fijian player. I don't have him transfer listed, but yeah, Roy Krishna, the only Fijian player in the game so far, plays for Bengaluru FC. I believe that's the Indian team. Yeah, so he is the only Fijian, and I'm keeping an eye because, once he retires and his regen's gonna spawn in, so gonna pick up his regen. Hopefully his regen is decent and I'm sure we'll probably still be in the 3rd division of the Bundesliga, so we'll probably pick him up. He'll probably slide right into the first team. Yeah, so like I said, we got plenty of opportunities to send our scouts somewhere else, but yep, that's just a quick January update. Yeah, and with that being said, we can just go right into the second half highlights. Okay, moving into the second half highlights for this YSL career mode. This first game is up against SV. Patrick Meyer is through on goal, takes a few touches, slides it right into the back of the net, and we take an early lead versus SV. Meyer would get his brace on the night. Great little header from him, and he gives us the win. Moving on into the next league game versus Oldenburg. I believe we also struck first in this match as, Hoffman drives into the box. Nice little touch from him. Great finish. And he gives us an early lead. However, very, 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 very jammy goal from Oldenburg, and they rescue a point. Next up is this game versus Ziklau. I know I butchered that, but Meyer drives down the right-hand side. Great cross in, finds Novak. All he has to do is nod that into the back of the net, which he does. Herman gets past his defense, takes a few touches, slides that into the net for an 2-0 lead. Now, this is just some amazing piece of skill from Meyer. Sends the defender the wrong way, drives into the box, and he seals all 3 points versus Zikau. Next up is Victoria Cologne. We got absolutely dismantled by them in this game as they struck first 15 minutes in. Nice initial save, but he scores on the rebound. And just poor defending from the corner. They just worked the space as well and tack on a 2-0 lead. And just once again, more poor defending, and they quickly have a 3-0 lead. However, we do have a lifeline as he sees red. Get him out of here. But we can't capitalize off of that red card as we only give 1 goal, which is not enough to give us the win. Next up in this league game, we have Freiburg 2. We will strike first Novak. Great touch. Tries to dink the keeper, but luckily he manages to score on the rebound, and we take a 1-0 lead. But Freiburg, look at how much space they have from working it. Just terrible defense from us. But Patrick Meyer rescuing us. Absolute wonderful free kick. Placed it beautifully. Top ends. Great goal. And moving on to the final game of these highlights, we have Bayreuth. And we would strike first. I believe, Hoffman plays it over to Czech. Great touch from him. Sends it into the back of the net, and we take a 1-0 lead 30 minutes in. Bayreuth would go on to get an equalizer. Hermits plays it into the box. Just a good goal from them. But we would go on to get the winner. Schmidt gives us all 3 points. Alright, with the end of the season here for my U Squad Legends career mode, we did finish in 14th. That's pretty amazing considering that I did not expect to finish there. So we didn't finish in the bottom three, so we were going to be relegated. I mean, the fourth league isn't even in the game, but I like to imagine that we would have been relegated, so that would have been not ideal. But Dresden's getting sent up to the second Bundesliga. Saarbrücken, in also I think it's 2 automatic promotions, looks like, and then Osnabrück looking to probably play the playoffs. So top appearances go to Luke Moore, 38 appearances. Marco Castillo, 35 appearances, tied with Patrick Meyer, who also has 35 appearances. Top goal scorer goes to Patrick Meyer, 15 goals in 35 appearances. Luke Moore tied with Libor Novak, each had 7 goals. And then third is Sebastian Mai, who is some real player, so he must have scored all those goals during Sims. He can play center back and striker. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, I'm getting off track. And then Lubomir Sek had 5 goals in 26 appearances. Pretty solid. Luke Moore and Patrick Meyer each had 5 assists to their name. Theo Baumann and Mads Smith each had 3 assists to their name. Top clean sheets goes to Marco Castillo and Patrick Meyer. Both had 6 clean sheets to their name. And Luke Moore in there with 5 as well. So pretty solid season overall. I am trying to get these real players out of here. They're all transfer listed, but nobody's really... Oh, Sebastian Mai is leaving. Joshua Bitter is also leaving. Is there anybody else? I think there's, yeah, Jonas Mickelbrick. Oh, he submitted a transfer request that plays well into our hands. Hamza Naharari is on loan. I think I think it was a loan to buy, so hopefully they buy him. But other than that, yeah, that's everybody else are all youth academy players. Taking a look at the said youth academy, we do have a pretty decent squad here. We got Aiden Moore, goalkeeper. We got 4 goalkeepers. Might have to promote them because I don't really think I was too impressed with the keeper that we have now. So, but other than that, who's the highest overall? Alex Neves from Brazil, 60 overall. I like that, but he is only 15, so I can't promote him. Then Olaf Olsen. Yeah, we got some pretty decent players here. Who's our keeper now? Milo Werner. Yeah, Milo Werner. How many clean sheets has he had? He had 3 clean sheets, 20 appearances, so not the best, but can't really complain too much. And yeah, I am thinking next season I will probably look to... Oh, I do have scouts going to Austria, Croatia, and the United States. So that'll be interesting. Yep. So, I mean, yeah, starting next season, once these scouts come back, I'm probably looking to maybe send scouts somewhere else using the live editor. I mean, maybe send them to like a Caribbean island. Like I said, I love sending players out to the Caribbean islands. So yeah, I think that's probably gonna do. Oh, we can also take a look at the league stats. Let's see, because yeah, Meyer is sitting in 9th for top goal scorers on the season. He had 14 goals in the league. Top assists, do we have anybody? Doesn't look like anybody in the top 15. There he is. Patrick Meyer snuck in at 25, 5 assists on the season. Clean sheets, do we have anybody? Okay, Werner and Ryder, 3 goals, 3 clean sheets and 2 clean sheets. 3 for Werner and 2 for Ryder. So yeah, definitely would probably look to improve the keeper situation. But next season we should have some regens start popping up into the free agents. So I am going to keep in mind not to sign anybody too overpowered, but I will be looking to maybe bolster our team using the free agents list. So with that being said, that is going to end off this first season of my U Squad Legends career mode. If you guys like this content, please be sure to like and subscribe so you stay up to date for my new videos. And with that being said, I hope you all have a lovely day.